Hello everyone, welcome back to another custom diecast review. Today we have Myatt Snider. I said Matt Snider previously in the diecast haul whenever I got these. Apparently it's Myatt, not Matt. The reason I thought it was Matt was because English is a very difficult language, and for whatever reason we threw in a whole bunch of letters that just made no sense, and some are silent, and you have like three, and you only need one, so I just assumed that it was Matt Snider instead of Myatt Snider. Now, I don't watch the Xfinity series. I didn't watch the Xfinity series race. I searched up the name, the race, reference pictures, and boom, did the custom. So I didn't hear this name at all, but I got it wrong, so I'm trying to correct myself now. Now, if it's not Myatt, I don't know what in the world to call it. But anyway, this is the Homestead race version from good old Snider right here. We do have two of these. I made two, so they're a little bit different when it comes to, like, race damage, or not damage, but the race wear. Well, no, the race damage too, because it's not a copy-paste thing. I had to kind of hand paint the damage, and of course I had to do like the dry brushing for the rubber buildup and stuff. So it's not the same, but it is pretty similar. I have one on the Bottom Bag Diecast eBay page, link in the description if you want to go check that out. Once that one ends, even if it don't like resell, or if it doesn't sell, I will still put up both of them. I'll have the quantity up to 2. I think this one ends in about 2 hours from now. I'm recording this at like 1 in the afternoon, so when I put out this, it probably will not be until like, I don't know, I'll put this out at 5:30, so it may be already done, but even then I will be sure to relist one no matter what. So if you would like to purchase one, there is your shot right there. Don't miss out. Pretty decent diecast. I mean, there's a few people that's done it before, but either way, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, let's go ahead and take this diecast out of the box and see some of the stuff I have done to it. Unfortunately, I do not have the clean paint scheme because I did both of them at the same time. Therefore, I don't have a clean diecast to compare it to. Which now, looking back at it, I probably should have waited until I did this diecast review so I had the diecast comparison, but I didn't do that. So it is what it is. Here's the diecast out of the box. Now, for whatever reason, these Xfinity series, like, bodies have a whole lot of room in the hood because they're kind of bulky. So, it's like, the wheels kind of go in a little bit. Not a lot, but they do... Oh, I dropped it. But they do kind of, like... You can see they kind of go in. But they're on the, like, they're where they're supposed to be. There's 2 little sticks right there that the axle goes in. I mean, it's where they're supposed to be, but, I mean, this is how Lionel put out the diecast. So, I can't do anything about that. I cannot change that for whatever reason. Like, I can't. I don't know how to fix that. That's just how, like, you can see, look at the drop. You can see how much room is inside of that hood piece. I mean, there is, like, just nothing there. And I got the interior, but I think the reason why is for the... kind of like the, oh, I hit my light. For the cockpit area, for the cup cars, they have a little piece of plastic, or 2 pieces of plastic that stick out and kind of hold those wheels down. But for the Xfinity series, for whatever reason, they do not. So I think that's how the wheels are kind of able to go into the wheel wells a little bit. That's kind of just my wild guess on why that happens. Now, if that's not why, then I'm completely clueless, because I've made customs like these before, and they didn't go back together on the front end like they came out, and it's weird. I don't know how that happens. I don't know why that happens. I just know that Lionel needs to kind of put something in those hoods, or underneath the hoods, to kind of hold those axles down, because they, you know, they kind of get everywhere. They kind of get in the wheel wells, and it does not look good for their products and for anybody making customs, you know, just for themselves or to resell, you know, just whatever it may be. It don't look good either way. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and take a look at this diecast right here. So on the hood, we got Tax Slayer right there. Got some rubber buildup and stuff as well. Moving on to the windshield, we have Snider right there with the Xfinity Series banner. There's some rubber wear on the windshield as well. And then you can see on the dashboard, we do have the red and blue boxes for the detail. So got number 2 right there with some, you know, more race wear on the top. TaxSlayer.com behind that. Snider right there on the name banner, or the back name banner. Got Tax Slayer right there with that half and half. Then we got the text layer right here on the back with the number 2. Of course, you got the Chevy bow tie, the tail lights, Lukuma. Got the camera right there, the black spoiler. I don't know if I said that already. Got the Camaro with the fake exhaust down here that absolutely kill me every time I see them. But it is what it is. Now, here's the good side. This is probably the good side with damage-wise. Now, I know you may be thinking, oh, that's kind of rough. Well, yeah, I had to paint this on. But, I mean, like, I didn't have any other way. Because if normally I'll take a very small, like, cylinder-like, let's see, a cylinder-like sandpaper thing you can use on a drill, or a Dremel, I'm sorry. And normally I'll just kind of scratch it along on the sides and stuff. But it wasn't scrapes. It was like a gray, like, leftover mark. So I used gray to kind of paint on what I tried to recreate as damage. Now, I will say it's not the best thing out there, but I mean, it's a lot more accurate than what you would normally get with anybody else making it, so unless somebody's just spot on, other than Lionel, of course. But yeah, so there's that. I did my attempt on that. I did my part. I tried. I mean, I don't think it's too terrible, but I do think it could be a little bit better. Again, it is my first, like, paint damage, so hopefully I'll get better over time. Got tax layer right there. Of course, that's all marked up. Alsco uniforms, Louisiana hot sauce. Let's see. KCMG right there. Myatt, Snider. Right here on the B post we got Lucas Oil, looks like Sherman-Williams, comedic maybe, red cap, and I don't know what that is on the bottom. Of course, we got the door right here with the number 2 and got some race wear as well. You can see that wheel's going back into the wheel well, so you can just kind of move that down. Got Xfinity Series ARP. If it can focus, that'd be nice. NASCAR race car, got some more damage on the Goodyear right there. Then, of course, we got the Sunoco, and moving on to the front end, we got the, race wear. Not a lot, but there's some there. Moving on to the other side, because this is a race version, meaning both sides are different. Got more race wear down here, got the window net. You can see on the inside, we got the steering wheel, the gear shifter, and both sides of the roll bars painted silver for detail. Got some more rubber wear down here. Of course, you got the worn tires also. Tax layer right there. Then we got a little bit of fuel spillage from the American ethanol ring right there on the left side. So there is that, but wait, there's more also. So of course underneath, you guys know that we do underneath detail, if it can focus. There we go. So we got the, let's see, got the fuel tank back there that is painted red. Axles are black. Exhaust is black, transmission and drive shaft is silver, all that good stuff. I don't know what these are. This may be like, I don't know, something about brakes. I don't know. But either way, you got those, Jesus, you got that detail underneath right there. This one was actually really fun to do. I mean, it was a little hard trying to paint on the damage, but nonetheless, it was actually a pretty fun custom, and I would do it again if I had the time and or money to invest in another resale of something that I've already sold. But anyway, that is all the detail for this custom diecast review. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.
Smoke it up.